Today, we're going to talk about your impact and how focusing on impact and making a significant difference will grow your income exponentially. Hello, my friends. My name's Graham, but my friends call me Coach Grazy. Today, you're going to learn that when you focus on impacting others and making a significant, measurable difference in their lives, that you will not only change and save the lives of others, but you will grow yourself and your income exponentially. If you want to grow your income or business to its limitless potential, stay with me through this short talk and make sure you download the free worksheet or visit coachgrazy.com and you can download the entire resource pack from all of my talks and videos for free. Now, I want you to think back to a time when you were employed. Have you ever been asked by your employer to do something that you knew was not entirely ethical? Something that was maybe intended to persuade a sale or maybe to make a change to internal behaviour that was not aligned to your values? I know I certainly have. I worked in corporate finance and banking for over 15 years, and I assure you that that industry came with a serious lack of ethics. I decided to leave the industry at the peak of my finance career, and many people could not understand why, but the answer was really simple. First of all, I was not born to be employed and therefore governed by the decisions and directions of others that oftentimes did not align with my beliefs, ethics, and values. So I made a conscious decision to be self-employed and follow my heart and my direction. Now, this decision changed my life in so many ways that I could not have imagined back then. What you are going to learn today is that you can make more money and have a greater success rate if you focus on the impact you can have on others rather than focusing on the money you can make from them. As a health and fitness industry professional, you can make a measurable difference in people's lives without the need for you or your client to be focusing on money. Let's start with defining exactly what impact really means to me. To me, it's a measurable difference that we make in people's lives as a result of their direct contact with us. Measurable impact means you can prove that you are making an unquestionable, data-backed difference in people's lives. Because when you can measure your impact in that way, success really is inevitable. And your earnings or your revenues will expand exponentially. So, how do you get started? If you haven't already done so, make sure you download the free impact worksheet. First, you need to then define exactly who it is you're helping, exactly what problem you're solving, and exactly how you're going to solve it. Because you must know all of these things in order to be able to measure them. I want you to now consider this. Traditionally, people will mostly focus on the problem that they as a business want to solve so that they can sell the products and services that they want or have created. This is actually back to front. And it's a reason why so many budding entrepreneurs struggle to gain momentum. When you approach your career or business with a view of first understanding the problem your client actually has and the problem they want you to solve, then you can create and evolve your products and services so they directly impact your people's needs. This is also important to help you stay on the impact path when you start making serious money. The key to long-term success is to remain focused on the impact on others, not the money. The amazing thing about impact is the more you focus on making a real and lasting impact on other people's lives, the more your own life is impacted for the better, both financially and emotionally. So when you're starting out, how do you create products and services that are directly aligned with your audience? The first step is obvious, but most people don't rate its importance and value, so they skip over it. Simply ask your people, ask your audience what they want to achieve. Ask them what their ambitions are for the next 4 weeks. Then ask them, what are their ambitions for the next 12 weeks? And then ask them, what are their ambitions for the next 6 months and beyond? If your audience is, for example, let's say, women aged between 25 and 40 who want to lose weight and increase their physical fitness, your job is to consider where they would need to begin. I expect they would begin by learning some simple skills, behaviours and habits, with their ultimate goal likely being the ability to independently control their own health and fitness so they can be a strong, self-confident, happy and productive individual. Now I'm making this up, but you get the idea. We call this an ambition line. Where do they need to start and where do they want to end up? The ambition line grows from a starting point that's specific to each individual. When you have this information, you can begin to create and evolve products and services that are perfectly aligned with exactly where they are on their ambition line. Here's another example. So let's say I want to become an awesome parent. Where do I start, right? Well, the starting point is right here. That's having a baby, right? Then along the way, I need to develop the skills of awesome parenting until ultimately one day my kids can leave the nest as incredible human beings. The free worksheet from this presentation has a diagram and more detailed description of an ambition line, which will make it really easy for you to visualize and understand. Make sure you download it or go to coachgrazy.com and you can get it from there. When you have an ambition line for your target audience, you can align the prices of your products and services accordingly. The cost starts small at the beginning and it increases up the ambition line. To be able to continually serve and massively impact your people, you must always be aware of where they are at any given time on that ambition line. An easy way to think about the products and services you'll need to provide is to ensure that you're having massive impact, is to consider the knowledge and skills that your people would need to develop, to progress along that ambition line. So let me give you an example of mine. Rightio. So to start with, I'm giving you these free videos and free resources to create awareness of how you can get started and grow. But then at some point, you're going to want to learn how to set up your own business or career and find your first paying clients. For that, I have created a short value-packed training program called Mobilize, and it's only $49. Then, if you want to develop your entrepreneurial skills and grow a significant career or business, I have a professionals program that costs a little bit more. From there, you can move on to the mastery program. You get the idea, right? My focus is first and foremost, always serving you with high impact value, products and services. When you get this right, your clients will also be focused on the massive impact that you're having on them, and the cost of your products and services become irrelevant because the impact far outweighs any cost. It really is as simple as a mind shift. Imagine you're running your own business, even with just a couple of staff. Just pause and imagine the potential increase in productivity if you and everyone in your business was focused on how they can positively impact their co-workers first, and then how together they can collectively positively impact your clients. Now, I strongly recommend creating an ambition line, not only for the various demographics of your audience, but also for all of your staff, even if you're the only staff. So in summary, when you learn to focus on impacting others and making a significant, measurable difference in their lives, you will not only change and save lives of others, you will grow yourself along with your income and your happiness exponentially. If you want any extra help setting up your framework for your high impact strategy, simply download the free worksheet. It contains some simple steps for creating the ambition line, along with my 5 top guidelines for building and growing your ethical influence and impact on others. Wherever you are watching, reading, or listening to this, I sincerely hope I've helped you in some small way. And don't hesitate to reach out to me or my amazing team if and when you need us. The world needs inspirational individuals just like you. Please help me change the world in a positive way by following me on social. You can find me on Instagram at Coach_Grazy. That's Coach_Grazy. I'm Coach Grazy, and I look forward to chatting with you again next week.